Welcome back to the pregame. Time now for our Corridor Drywall Player Profile. Tonight it is Jaden Hierseman, a senior center here for the Bears. And Jaden, you guys coming off the first loss of the season up at Bellevue. Talk a little bit. I know it was a rough one Friday night, but what's the mood kind of been here as you get back to practice Monday and Tuesday?
Oh, we got to stay positive. The whole team's been stressing about getting up, not staying down. We started off pretty rough at the beginning of the Bellevue game. We just want to look past it and get to North Cedar.
Well, speaking of that Bellevue game, I want to look kind of offensive line here a little bit. They run that weird hybrid defense where they kind of bring things around. What kinds of things are you looking at as a center, as the offensive line, to figure out how to best attack that defense?
Well, yeah, they always have guys moving. So what we normally do, we just look at the guy straight across from us. No matter what the play is, we're going to go get that guy. If he's moving, that's still our assignment, so we're going to stick to it.
Maybe talk a little bit further about that with, just the group as a whole throughout the season. What kinds of things are you guys seeing and talking to each other about as you're getting up there, basically pre-snap until Bo gets into his cadence?
Well, we're seeing three front where there's a nose guard. We'll have to switch our play up like the line perspective. We'll see a 4 front. It'll just switch it up for the line.
Okay. Obviously, a center, that means you're kind of really paying attention to everything. How much do you talk with your dad? Maybe some game planning things, having him as the offensive coordinator at home?
I talk with him just about every night. He'll ask me how practice was, how the line was doing. Then we'll talk about the game plan Thursday night before the game, right before the game, and then after the game.
Well, 20-some years ago, I was in the same spot you were, playing that center's position. Luckily, we weren't doing the shotgun stuff because I could never do that. Take me through that. I mean, I never figured that out. What's the technique for you to be able to basically fire a strike back to Bo every single time?
Yeah. Well, in the beginning of the year, I was having a little bit of trouble with my snaps. So after practice, I'd take a lot of snaps. And I don't know, I've had Bo for, this is my 4th year now. So I've just been getting used to him every single year, and it's been progressing.
What kinds of things do you do, with your hand? Is there a certain thing that you're trying to set up so that you can make sure that you snap it back so he's got it in a comfortable spot?
Yeah, when he's in shotgun, I hold it like he would hold it on the lace so he can throw it. I hold it exactly like that so I can get him a quick spiral back to him.
Okay. Well, looking at it, back at home here this week, you got North Cedar coming in. What are you guys expecting to see from the Knights here this week?
Well, they got a big offensive line, so we're going to have to move them up front. The line's going to have to come ready, and I don't know. They're a pretty good team. They struggled last year, but they're better this year.
Well, and I know it's homecoming week. How do you make sure that you take advantage and enjoy the high school aspect of things, all the stuff that goes on, but make sure that the focus comes down to taking care of business Friday night?
Yeah, we got the homecoming thing on Wednesday, but we can't really, stress over that. We got to come ready on Friday and take care of the Knights.
Well, looking at it, we like to focus on some other things. Besides football, what else do you spend your time doing here at West Branch?
I do football, as you know, and then I play baseball. Other than that, I don't really do much around here.
Just focus on everything from there. How about in the future? It's hard to believe that we've come to that point where you're down to your final several months here at school. What is it going to mean when you walk out of here? Where are you going to go as we head into next season?
I'm either looking to go to Iowa or Iowa State most likely, but I don't know what I want to major in, so I'll take some time thinking about that.
Still plenty of time because we still have a few more weeks of the regular season and then a few weeks of the postseason and then the rest of the school year as well. But, Jaden, thanks very much for joining us. Best of luck this week.
Thank you.
That is Jaden Hierseman. He is tonight's Corridor Drywall Player Profile. We'll be back with more of the pregame right after this. This is the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com.